guys, check it out. We got a buggy sent to me to review for you. This is the JSIRobot.com, the Jiusi. I'm probably hacking that up. Jiusi race. Four-wheel drive off-road buggy. So let's go ahead and unbox it, take a look at it, and we'll give you an honest review what I think of this little RC car. Gotta have it. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. That's right, in all transparency, this was sent to me for review. There will be a link down below to where you can purchase this, and some eagle-eye viewers will notice through the thing that this is very much the same thing as made by another company, which we won't mention. But let's check it out. So, ready to run 80 kilometers. So what is that, 50, 55 miles an hour? If this can do it, that's gonna be scary. That's gonna be something else. So we got all-wheel drive, 12 scale, 14 years, 35C lipo battery. Let's check out what we got here on the box. Still the same info here. So yeah, let's check it out. Let's see what we got. Man, we got a European adapter, a wing, we have some decals, some double stick, a wheel wrench, extra body pins, I think they're extra, and a pinion gear in here, and a manual. It gives you basically what you need, all the part numbers and a breakdown of how it all goes together. So this is pretty helpful for people new in the hobby, never worked on a car, take them apart. I like seeing that. And then here we got all the individual parts and numbers. Very nice Dumbo radio. Even says right there, Dumbo 150. Beautiful foam grip. I like this thing. It feels really good in the hand. So let's see. Do we have a gyro included in here? No, we don't. So we have steering trim, probably a throttle trim. Throttle. Oh, look at that. It's not even to 100%. And on-off. So I don't believe we have a gyro with this. So that should be a handful at this kind of speeds right there. But it's a pretty nice transmitter. So we got some extra parts. Looks like we got some steering linkages here, some hinge pins, and some steering blocks right there. What actually appears to be a decent charger. It's a 20-watt compact charger. Plugs in, you got your cord right here, and then you just plug your balance lead. Now balance lead, that's not going to be the fastest way of charging, but hey, it'll get the job done. Very nice little XT60, and I can't help but think this battery reminds me of something else. But yeah, look at that, 2200 milliamp hour lipo, 3S battery. Pretty nice. Okay. First thing you notice, man, this thing's got some weight to it. So very nice, really thick chassis. So we do actually have droop screws in here. Control arms, oh, really flexible. That's nice. I mean, it doesn't feel overly flexible to where it's going to be hard to control, but you want to see a nice amount of flex in there. Really nice, all hex hardware. And look at this. Here's a diagram of the drivetrain. Get your servo saver here, drivetrain, and this does feature a slipper clutch. So we actually do have metal hinge pin blocks here, so that's really nice. The hinge pins do look a little on the thin side, but so we actually have adjustable toe and camber on the front, adjustable camber in the rear. What do we got here? CVDs in the front, metal, and dog bones in the rear. We do have nice metal threaded shocks. Feel a little on the light side. Actually, that doesn't seem too bad. I like that. That actually feels pretty good. So we don't have any upper control arms, which I'd rather have upper control arms. But I mean, if you were going to try to race this, you would rather have the adjustable camber and all that. So we do have body pins. Not a fan of that, but if you're going to do it, at least tether them so we don't have to keep track of these things. They're not the worst things to get off, but yeah, I would like to see tethers on here. Also put them sideways. Sideways would be easier to get out, and also when you flip the car over, it wouldn't be so hard. But Nice roof skids here on the body. Body feels maybe a little thin, maybe a bit rigid. Hopefully that won't be a bad thing. But I do like the color, man. The color scheme looks pretty cool. So, oh, check that out. Another battery. Now, like I mentioned, this is like a copy of another car. As we know, there's many RCs out there that there's like one factory that produces, and there's several companies that stamp their name on it. It's happened for the longest time. If you really like the other one, you're going to save a lot more money with this. This one, I believe, is like $160, $170. Prices are always changing and fluctuating, but I will leave a link in the video description if you're interested in one. And the nice thing is you buy this on Amazon and you don't have to wait 5-6 weeks for it to get here and then get told that you have to add additional shipping charges. So we do have a fan on the ESC, nothing on the motor. I would like to see something on the motor there. There we have it, the BL Motors 2845, 3600 kV. Oh, we do actually have front and rear anti-sway bars as well. Double bell crank steering system. Built-in little battery holder. So if you do want to change, you don't like, oh, these wires are really, really thin. For what this is, that's really thin. Wow. Let's see if we can, so that's a little concerning, I would say, maybe. Those are absolutely really thin. And this is, it's not like a Klein capacitor either right here. But we have fairly small wires going, so maybe it'll be alright. We'll just have to wait and see. Tires are vented on the inside, one hole there. Feels like we have some foam in there. Pretty cool looking little blue letters there. So we do have a plastic hex here, and it appears, yes. Is that a ball bearing? I hope that's ball bearings. Yeah, I think that's kind of like your basic ball bearing there. Sorry, I like that, you know, better than some of these systems. You get them open and the pin is what actually holds the tire. Oh, that's horrible. That's a horrible way of doing it. But yeah, so we got little nylock nuts retaining the wheels here. But looks pretty good, man. Seeing here, nice metal chassis brace. We have a metal drive shaft down here in the center as well, coming off the slipper clutch. Nice here, the motor mount here. You have these ovals. So yeah, and this did come with a different pinion gear, so I wonder if that's for more speed or what. I don't know, it didn't say. So the diff houses feel like they're a different plastic. They're definitely composite, but we do have metal diff cups coming out of them. So looks very, very well made. Let's check out. Oh yes, that's why I like center diffs. These slipper clutches are always about locked up, but at least you have some adjustability. Man, really thick metal shock towers here too. So we got some good little bumper here in the front to protect that diff case, which is important. That's really good. Disguise to make it look like the nose of the car there. Man, I'm liking it, man. I like it. So you guys know the deal. We'll go ahead and charge up the batteries. We're going to go out there, speed test it, tell you how fast it is. We'll set up the ramp. We'll jump it. We'll run it around. And I'll give you an honest opinion of what I think of the little Jiusi Racing buggy here. All right, see you out there. All right, we got speed. And we got to start. There we go. I got the Garage Life RC GPS holder, using it. I prefer using that on the outside because that has a bit of a stronger strap. What are your predictions, man? I know 50 miles an hour out of a little RC like this is going to be tough. I don't know. Doesn't quite feel 50. Uh-oh. Oh, ooh. I think we're at our max range here. That's weird. Is that all the range this thing has? Whoa. Get on the street. Oops. Not what we wanted to do. Alright. 42. That was it, huh? So much for... Let's see. Or is this... yeah, it's a 3S lipo. Maybe we need to find a spicier lipo. Let's give it one more. Give it one more. Whoa. Something weird going on. I hit reverse and it's shooting off to the side. Oh! No, I do have the throttle at 100%. That's weird. I hit the brakes and it went. Well, 41, man. That's all we are getting out of this. Alright, well, let's go have some fun with it now. Alright, let's be fair now. Buggies really aren't designed for this stuff, but this might be important to somebody to see how it jumps. I'm not expecting the best thing in the world. You know, so buggies are more ground pounders. And right now, I'll tell you what, man. It's doing pretty good to this thick grass. Better than my jumping. Yeah, it's not whoa. Alright, one more jump. And then that's it. Hey, not bad. Not bad at all, actually. Ooh, yeah. That's where this thing wants to be. Is ripping up the dirt right here. Hell yeah. Ooh. Very nice. See, you know, buggies, they just... You got these low profile tires. They don't really balloon for air control. So, I mean, you know, not everything's like, you know, a jumper. What I would actually say like a basher. To me, bashing is up in the air, hard hits. This is a racer, a buggy. Man, I tell you, it ain't hitting the mile per hour speed that they advertise, but that's not uncommon, unfortunately. But man, it's got some power. It has got some power. Let's see how it does through my little off-road test here. It's a little bit of a handful without a gyro. It's not impossible. It definitely could benefit. You know, these little cars are kind of jumpy. That's just kind of the nature of them. See, I don't believe this. No gyro. Is there something I'm missing? Nope. Alright, so we know this car's sold under a few different names. So we know it's a good RC. There's plenty of parts available. Even if you can't buy them under this brand name, you could probably buy them under another brand name. probably ZD Racing or Larlo, stuff like that. But the nice thing is, you can get that same quality under a different name for a way better price. So, I like it, man. You know, it's really rare in these smaller cars. You see them come with like hex hardware. So that's a good, you know, really strong aluminum chassis, strong shock tower braces. We got a fan on the ESC, you know, really good electronic parts. The downside to that is like the ESC and all that other stuff's not programmable, so we can't adjust the punch, the BEC, we can't adjust the braking force. You kind of take it or leave it. But what is nice is that you don't have a 2-in-1 ESC. So you have, or yeah, 2-in-1 ESC. So we have a separate receiver. So if you want to change to a different radio, you can. If you want to swap out the ESC, you don't have to worry about getting another receiver. Those are really good options to have. We have a standard 3-wire servo. So if the servo goes bad, it's not a 5-wire combo mess that you have to deal with. Actually, you know what? This thing came with a different pinion, but I didn't see in the box it said, you know, like Trax or something will put like this car can hit 55 with speed pinion. I did not see that on here, but I wonder if that's the secret to it. If we put the speed pinion in here, can we hit that speed? Now, guys, don't be so hooked on just speed. Generally, if you gear these things up to go as fast as possible, you're gonna have a short run time. Because the motor's going to be straining, especially if you're running in deep grass like this. You don't want to overgear it. I think this is going to be a fun one to take to the track. I think we need to set some time up and get over to the track and run this thing. I think it's going to do good. I don't think we quite have the tires for a track. No, these are more like a street kind of tire. But I want to see how it handles out here in this hard packed kind of tree root area. This is always a good test for cars. Test the suspension, power, and that. Yeah, I'd like to take this one. I think we're gonna do that. Load up some cars and make a day of it out at the track. Oh. I like the car, and like I said, you can buy this under different names at a lot more money. So do you want to save money and get the same? I do feel there's something weird with the servo saver, maybe. It's just, sometimes it just kind of turns. I'm not sure if it's a... I'm not going to say I don't think it's a radio issue, because the Dumbo radio is usually pretty good, but I have had times where it just kind of veers. So let's check that real quick. But yeah, I think for the money, it's a good car. It's a proven platform. It's been out. Oh yeah, that's kind of weak. So I think we can tighten that up. I do believe that is kind of adjustable. Guys, just remember, you know, buggies they're ground vehicles. They're designed for like racing and light duty stuff. So if you really want something that's going to do jumps and go over more terrain, get more of a... Uh-oh. Oh boy. Did we break it? Did we have that famous... Oh no, we just... Nope, we just had a... Yep, we just caught a twig. Alright, good. I would, you know, look more for monster truck. And I'm not trying to deter you from buying this. I just want you to buy something that's going to make you happy and fit your needs as to your driving styles. Just know the limitations of a buggy when you get it. Just like if you're going to buy a monster truck. If you want to race full speed through a parking lot, don't buy a monster truck because they're going to flip over. this is what you want. So yeah, I think it's a good car. Really, I say the only negative I can really think right now is, you know, like you can't program the electronics. You no fan on that motor. I'd really like to see that. But man, the good thing is it's completely ready to run. They give you a nice, pretty powerful. I'll double check here in a second, but I do believe it is 3S pack to come out and run with. This one actually came with 2 of them. So especially for those getting in the hobby, you know, and you only got 1, maybe 2 cars, multiple batteries is really important. When you get to the lunacy that I have, and I get more batteries than I can shake a stick at, but you know, this is why you got to keep an open mind and think about all the people involved that might be getting this. So yeah, I think it's a good car. It's solid. It's well built. You can get extra parts for it. I love the color scheme of this one personally over maybe some of the other options out there. It could benefit from a gyro too, I would say that. Other than that, yeah, I like how we got the shock protectors here, the wing protecting here, we got the roof protectors. I like it, man. I think it's a good setup. Nice, beautiful hex hardware, droop screws, really well put together. Look at the amount of metal, you know, metal center brace right here. You know, we do have a heat sink. We do have some good temps there, you know, nice aluminum motor mount as well. I might try to see if I can't find some kind of fan that might fit there. Actually, yeah, I think we can move those wires and rotate this heat sink up. And I think we'll have maybe some room, maybe not. Maybe not. This thing here kind of moves a little bit. But man, all in all, man, really like this thing. So there we go, 1, 2, 3, 3S, 11.1 volts. So it's 35C. It's not the strongest pack out there, but it comes with the car at a great price. So, man, I think if you're looking for a pretty good, if you're looking for a strong buggy, use the GoPro hair. But yeah, man, this is a really good buggy. I like this. Like I said, I know there's other brands that kind of market it, but especially for the price point, I think it's tremendous value for what you get. And you know, if you're looking for your first RC car, this thing's great. It's durable, it's strong. I don't think it's gonna break. You know, I mean, anything can break, but I think it will take a lot to actually break this thing. I love the way it looks. Love the quality of the parts. So I give it a thumbs up. I think it's a good RC. So if you're looking for a buggy, I would definitely check that out. So, you know, if you're shopping for the kids, you're a little more budget minded, or you don't want them having something so big and so fast, that one's pretty good. And like I said, on the transmitter, you can dial down the throttle and make it like 50% and really slow it down so they don't get in trouble. So there you have it. Link down below where you can buy one. And as I appreciate the support, all the likes, shares, comments. It helps me grow the channel. We're doing tremendous out here. I greatly appreciate it. So like I said, links down below where you can buy that. There's also like my Amazon store. Anything RC that I use is there. Other RCs I've done stuff in that. So please go ahead and check it out. Also check out all those links down there. I have discount codes for other places as well. But if you're looking for a good budget RC to go have some fun with, check this out. I like it, man. I like it, and it's killing the price of some of the other companies out there. So there you have it. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Appreciate the support. We'll see you next one.